Hello. OBS had an update, and if you saw our transition act really weird, that's why. Cass,
Yeah,
can you hear
back.
me?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can.
Okay, good. Everything's working then. Hi, everybody. We're here for episode 6 of Fears and Fortunes. We have an amazing episode for you tonight. Of course, I have to get through some announcements. We ended on a cliffhanger, so we definitely want to jump into that. But first, I need to give a big thank you to the amazing people at Forgotten Adventures for making this show possible. You're going to hear us talk about them all the time. It's because, they make all of this, possible. They put us here. They also give us amazing battle maps to use, battle maps that you can get over on their Patreon. They also give us amazing tokens that they've drawn of all of our characters. We're hoping to release those soon, hint, hint. So that will be really cool. And yeah, we're really excited for stuff coming up. So, and again, thank you, Forgotten Adventures, for making it all possible and providing all the amazing art and support. Speaking of support, one of the artists at Forgotten Adventures went ahead and on their own made us some fan art. This one is from Android Grace, specifically for May, who just had their birthday just recently.
Birthday session.
This one is for you.
I'm muted. Ah!
Yeah.
Wait. Zoom.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
All right, I'll zoom 1 sec.
Enhance.
Oh,
Enhance.
I need to see the
get
lip
ready.
the back. Do you see the
Race
lines on
card never declines.
that
Absolutely.
shoulder?
Glam.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Circus.
So
All right,
She's going out.
all-star.
She's going out for her birthday.
Oh my
so
God.
cute.
You look divine.
I love her, Grace.
Fable.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What a cute guy.
Beautiful.
And I just need to double check. I have another piece of fan art,
Oh no.
but only if certain conditions are met, and I don't believe they are.
Oh.
So if those conditions are met,
Yeah.
I will
What
go
are the
ahead.
conditions?
I can't tell you.
Yeah.
If those conditions are met,
How are we gonna
I will let
know?
you know, and we will see it later on the stream. But
great
for
to
now,
judge.
those conditions are not met.
How dare you?
I have no
So-
other goal.
Do we have to enter the fucking Konami code? Like, what do we?
You do not have to
Two
enter the
codes?
Konami code. That will not help you. It won't help. It won't help if you enter the Konami code. If someone else enters the Konami code, it might
Yeah.
help. I can't tell you who though. So that's all for us. We have this amazing fan art. Thank you so much, Android Grace. And I'm sure they are posting it in the Discord soon, so you can have that, May. And yeah,
Okay.
very, very cool. Love the sketch look, and yeah, just a
It's
more
gorgeous.
But the red is
personal
so cute.
view of Fable. Okay, with that
love it.
said, I believe we are good to go to our intro, and then we will jump right in. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this. Just
With our
hang
level up?
tight.
We'll be
Did you
back
ask
with
if
a
you
level up
level
after
up?
this?
No, absolutely not.
Oh.
We'll be right
What
back.
about, like half a level up?
Content warning. This series has themes of horror, including but not limited to death, gore, trauma, insanity, violence, isolation, manipulation, fire, insects, and more. Some of these themes also involve children. Due to the actual play nature of the show, such themes may appear without warning. Please use discretion when watching live and find trigger warnings in the video description. All players consented to these themes prior to the campaign's start, and post-game check-ins are done every session. Please consider using safety tools if you play with these themes at home.
Worry in your mind, fear is how it starts. Unsure of what you'll find, it could tear you apart. You take a leap of chance, you break your mother's oath now. Macabre is the dance, and set free are the ghosts. Will a card save us here? Will it spell out our dooms? Only one thing is clear, we face fears and fortunes. Nights don't ever lie. There's only 14 ghosts, but a million ways to die.
Hi, hello. We are back and we are ready to go. Last time we played, you guys all confronted Arthur, and it was a sort of a tense standoff for a moment, but then you were able to convince Arthur to go willingly into the cards. So you now have Arthur in the Terro Deck, which, by the way, Sly, look at your magic item for the cards. Does it have updated spells on it?
Ooh. Ooh, cool.
Let's see if that updated. It does. Okay, great. So you have that. The deck can now cast Identify and Legend Lore.
Useless.
So,
Whoa!
thank you.
Thank you so
Ian.
much.
Thank you so
5.
much. Really appreciate it. We just got a bunch of subs from our wonderful friend, your boy Big. Really appreciate that. Okay. So last we left off, you guys were able to capture Arthur, and then you are currently walking home with the witness, the small boy who was once trapped in these cards and has now been sort of haunting you. And meanwhile, Zoraius stayed behind to have a talk with Marley, the undead skull of the...
Whoa, look at all these gifted subs. Woo!
Oh, Rondo, thank you.
Thank you, Rondo.
You stayed around in the library to talk to this disembodied skull, Marley, who was helping you do some research. That is where we pick up here. Loading. And there we go. Last they left off, you were asking them if they were able to identify anything, and I don't think you'll like the answer.
I think having an answer is better than not knowing, Marley.
Your patron appears to be Fae.
Okay. Go on.
That's not alarming enough to you?
Well, I mean, I just dealt with the concept that my patron might be a goddess of ruin of the waters and the deep. So, just understanding that they are Fae is not incredibly alarming to me. No, I'm Fae.
Then you should know. A goddess can be prayed to. They can be pleased. You can make offerings to them. Whatever Fae is strong enough to do what I've seen this one do, that's concerning. As Marley explains this, you do start to think, you can either do Arcana or Survival. What you got?
That is an 18.
For Arcana or Survival?
Survival.
Survival. So, I gave you Survival as an option because being from the Feywild, some of the information I'm going to give you is the kind of thing that someone in the Feywilds would need to know to survive. As Marley explains this and explains the power they're seeing, that feels like it's touching upon something close to Archfey. And you can count on one hand the number of Archfey this could be. Furthermore, based on your interactions with them, you don't think that this is Seelie Fey. This is unseelie.
With the Archfey I can count on one hand. Do I have an idea of who it might be?
Well, I would say for that, you can do either another survival or, let's say, history.
I'll do a history check. Let's say 17.
17. There's a couple you can think of. There is... One moment.
I'm so terrified, but I have to know.
The ones that come to mind would be either the Queen of Air and Darkness or someone known as Auril, also known as the Winter Queen. But
Also known as the Frost Maiden, if I'm not mistaken. George, is that correct?
if you were familiar with this plane's cosmology,
Zoraius probably doesn't know that, but okay, noted. Cool. Cool.
You can give me one last check, though. Give me insight.
Oh God. Okay. Thank you for all the opportunities. That's a 15.
It could be something like either of the two of those, but there's parts of it that doesn't feel right. Nothing about this feels right.
No, it doesn't. My patron often says we.
Yeah. They often say we, and the Winter Queen, it's unlikely. Maybe they would. That's something you can do more research into. As far as, there's also the Queen of Air and Darkness, unless they're talking like the royal we.
Yeah.
If this is a combination of Fae beings, though, that gets very messy very quickly. Especially if they have this kind of power.
I think Zoraius will take that information and put it in his back pocket for now. And then holding Marley up. You've helped me quite a bit, Marley. Is there anything I can do for you? Within reason.
I would like to peruse the library a bit more. If you could leave me with Unseen Servant or the squid.
Well, Marley, you've done me such a service that I am happy to monitor your research. So let's look around together.
Yes.
And I'm not letting Marley by himself near books.
Go ahead and give me a Arcana check.
18.
And this is gonna be against Marley doing a deception check.
I bet he is.
Because of course he would be. One moment.
Yeah.
Let's see, that would be...
For dry bones, he's pretty slimy.
12. You go about and Marley tries to learn basically any way of like substantiation, the mending of bones and body parts, means of dominating minds and things like that. But you constantly have to be like, I think that's enough of that one. I think that's it is. What is your patience level for this kind of thing?
I think I'll give it a solid hour and then be like, "Alrighty, Marley, it's getting late. We gotta go." I get what he's trying to do, and there's certain things that even Zoraius cannot greenlight.
Yeah. Let's see. Give me one moment. They're gonna just try one more time, just to see if they can get anything useful. No. They leave with nothing useful whatsoever after browsing the library. They've learned like a couple of spells or something, but probably nothing that's going to get them out of the jam they're in right now.
Cool.
And
that's all I needed.
Yeah. Your boy Big, thank you for the donation. If you want to pick a player, we can give that to them to increase their bar and help them get to an ultimate sooner. Speaking of, if anyone else doesn't know about that, if you're watching right now, the players all have ultimate bars. If you donate, give channel points or bits, and you use their name in a hashtag, so hashtag Sly, hashtag Aaren, hashtag Fable, hashtag Una, or hashtag Zoraius, that will allow them to increase their bars, and they'll get to do cool things, and it'll help them in combat and stuff. Okay, so you eventually leave the library. Where are you heading off to now?
I think he would just head back to the house where everyone else is going.
Okay. While that's happening, I have a very big question, which is for Fable. What have you been up to? You guys finished up at the library. By the way, for those wondering, last week we had Schrodinger's Fable. Fable wasn't here. So they were both here and not here. We didn't know where they were. Fable was with the party throughout the library stuff with Arthur. So you have probably left since then, or you could have been hanging out here, or you could be somewhere else right now. What would you like to be doing?
Ooh. I just had an idea, but do I want to do it? No, I'll go back to the house.
Okay.
I think. I mean, yeah, Zoraius is doing his own thing with the skull. I don't know exactly what he's looking for. He's got what he wants to find research, so I don't think there'll be much help. So yeah, I'll just go back to the house with whoever else wanders back on over.
Okay. You all head back to the house. Give me just one moment while I bring you guys there. Okay. What's everyone up to?
I think Aaren is at the board, our little investigation board, and is like just taking in all like the massive spiral of conspiracies that we're a part of.
Got it.
And just reflecting.
Okay. So you're in there now. Anyone else?
Una is just setting up perimeter frogs where they can. They are writing down circles and dots, and there are like these little like strings that they put around to like ring certain things that can alert the others.
Okay. Go ahead and give me persuasion for
on you or the frogs?
On the frogs.
Okay.
The frogs that I told you we absolutely weren't going to do, but you've been insisting for a season and a half on. Guys.
Hey, at least it's not a 1. I got an 11?
11. Okay. And then give me... You could do survival for setting up these strings. This is like setting up a trap.
Is that another? What is it? Oh, 19.
Okay. Where on the perimeter are you setting these up?
Well, we definitely are going to set up one by Aaron's treasure chest. We're gonna get like a darker, stony looking frog.
Oh, up here?
Yeah. Like a stonier, like horned frog up there. to kind of blend in. And then we're gonna do one on Sly's window.
Okay.
And then finally, of course, the front door.
Okay, 1 second. Dang it. Okay.
You got Taco Bell? What the hell? Never mind. Sorry.
Note it.
Yeah.
Also, Una, what was the note you left on the notice board? Because Aaron's finally seeing it for the first time.
Yes. So it would depict pretty much everything that Una had done. Depicting how they've decided that they've quelled their frustrations with Arthur, and how they think that they would like to use the same type of ceremony spell like they used on the mother and child. They think that there is a way that they could talk through this, and if they could support Una in this, they would be very appreciative, and they didn't want to they didn't want anyone to think that they couldn't handle something that wasn't just aggression, because there is none. Like, they weren't going to start a fight. They've thought this through. They've wrote down all of the steps that they're going to do, and I would like it. It would be really cool to say word for word, like what they said, to Arthur at the time, just so that it's so detailed that when Sly looks at it, they say, "Oh, they really did write down every step." And I don't know. I want it to be like so clear that this was really well thought out.
Does Sly
after
ever go near the notice
months.
board during all of this?
I'm sure that she has passed it. Yes. And I think looking at it,
There's even a timestamp.
There's not a timestamp.
Sly.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Did you see that? Yes. What's up?
So why'd they write this in the middle of the night?
Instead
all-
of
I
like
was-
talking about right. No, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
And
'cause
I was
actually, I'm
sleeping
looking at
downstairs, so
it.
we couldn't see it. So
Well,
and it was night. There
It's
was no lights
truly
on.
riddled with errors and only creates obstacles where we could have filled the gaps.
Yeah.
But it is thorough.
Sure.
I would like a frog to jump on top of the table in that moment.
Okay, 1 second. I'm rolling for frog.
Thank you.
Come
Come on, frog! Come on, frog!
13. There is a frog loose in this room.
Okay.
Why are they
I said,
doing that? Someone's gonna get a wart.
I don't think that's even true. Maybe that's not true. You have no warts.
I don't, but yeah, not everyone else's scales.
Listen, we have to acknowledge that this is Una's effort. Una
Right.
wants to be helpful and is helpful. I just think that we are stronger when we flesh out these plans together. All of us.
Right.
Something's wrong with all of us. I don't know why we want to be so separate sometimes.
So sounds like we need to have a group meeting.
I really was hoping you were going to say group hug. If I hug you, will you just stand still?
Sure. Come here.
I would like the frog to jump up onto Aaren in that moment when he opens up his arm.
Why is it? We need
Just let it happen. These are Una's friends.
every single time I keep
It's fine. It's
telling them
fine.
the frog spies is not. It's not sanitary. It's not
It's-
sanitary. They've been in
Okay.
the kitchen.
Okay, but what about?
They've been in the
Okay,
kitchen. And if your mother
Right.
finds out,
I
it
know.
will be
Okay,
hell to pay
I-
for all of us.
I'll set up a frog deterrent that won't harm any frog and will just keep them out of the kitchen. But frog spies could change the game. You have to kind of admit that. The cahoots. Okay.
You
I'm
hear a
just saying-
scream from the kitchen, and then a
I'm coming. It's not what you think. Don't squash it. And I'm running into the kitchen as fast as I can to get the frog out.
I will leave it to your imagination as to what happened in the kitchen. So yeah, I'm gonna just roll for yeah, never mind. What is everybody else doing? Anyone?
After this, I'd like to reach out to my dear friend Alden.
Okay.
And let him know that we're leaving. So that's like a message I send and be like, hey, we're
We
going
need
to
more
be
money.
heading out soon. Would you like to come by, see us off? I have a few things that I would love if you could get. And you know, send off that list as well of this would just be the same thing that's in the list every month, but like travel style. So like the same type of training gear, healing push, whatever he usually sends us, it would just be that, but for ready for travel.
How are you sending this message?
I would love. No, they're not ready. I would very much love to do this. George, can I try something crazy, and if it doesn't work, I swear I'll be normal?
Sure.
Okay, great. I want to go to my room and close the door, and I want to see if I can ask the witness to take a message for me instead of just watching terrible things. Maybe delivering good messages between friends is a good first step.
Okay. One moment. Okay, yeah, you head up to your room. Give me...
I've never tried to do this before. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? This is crazy.
Give me persuasion.
Ooh, okay. That's a
Did
14.
they get advantage because we had a good walk with them last session? Counting flowers.
It's a 14.
It's true.
Okay, what's the message you're asking them to convey?
Well, firstly, I would be asking if they could take a letter. Alden and I always communicate via letters unless, like, I go to his place or he comes here. So I would see if it's even possible that he could take a physical object first.
Physical object, that's a good question. Let's see. One moment.
I don't know how any of this works. We're just trying it out.
Let's see.
They're my friend now, so I'm seeing what they're capable of. Let's figure it out.
They seem like really nervous about it. They back up and like they almost like hide themselves in your clothes hamper back here.
Oh, hey, whoa. Okay. You don't want to do that? That's okay. It's just asking. I don't know you very well yet. Is that fair to say? Well, when you're making friends, you get to know each other. And you can do that in a lot of ways, but I like asking a lot of questions. Just ask anybody. Okay, maybe don't ask everybody. They think I ask too many questions, and you know what? If you just trust me. And sometimes the questions I ask may feel scary, but I promise you, I'm always going to make sure you are safe and protected. I wouldn't ask you to do anything dangerous. So if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. And I'll do something else. Is that okay?
They nod their head. Give me a persuasion check one more time.
At advantage?
That's a 21.
Oh.
They hear what you're saying, and they like cautiously reach their hand out, and they does seem like they are able to grab the paper.
Whoa.
And they take it, and for a moment they like run out the bedroom door. We'll just say that the bedroom door was closed. As they run out the bedroom door with it, the paper like falls onto the ground.
Right.
and then you see their hand like reach under the door and like grab it and like pull it under.
That's cute.
Okay, that's really cool. We're gonna find you a name you like, I promise. And I'm gonna trust that it's gonna get there. Now, please keep in mind, I do not want anything bad to happen to this kid, and I'm not asking him to show himself to Alden. Leaving the message on the grounds, like at the front door, in a way that he won't be seen, in a way that he's comfortable with. Most importantly, is what I'm aiming for.
Okay.
And the invitation is like, either I can come to you or you can come here, but we are leaving very soon. And then I think Sly's going to spend the time cleaning up the broken glass on her windowsill and closing things up, patching things up.
Two things.
Yeah.
One, when you patch those things up, you're going to notice a frog out there. For sure. Yeah. They probably are just like pulling on a string. Well,
hi.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to come in? I can make sure there's no glass. Are you, Una? Are you warging? Una, are you warging? Una, if you're warging, you have to blink your left eye and then your right eye and then your left eye twice. Okay. I don't think you're warging. Do you want to come inside? It could get really cold tonight. Do you want to? And I'm just gonna like hold my hands out just to see if it jumps in. I'm not trying to take it inside. I'm just trying to see if
it just starts jumping around on the shingles.
Okay. I have to close this window. Enjoy being okay. Bye, Una. Bye. Oh, and I close the window.
Anyone else?
The second thing that I wanted to do was when the ghost runs out with the paper. Una, like right before they run out, Una's going to. You're gonna hear Una say, "Ian, oh, Ian, where?" As they look at the table where the frog was jumping, or is that where the table is?
Table? What do you mean? What table?
Where? Oh, that was downstairs.
Well, where Pepper was?
No, where Sly and Aaren were. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was downstairs. Yeah. So I'm going to come out and see that the frog is there, and then pick it up and put it back towards like where Aaron's chest is, of swords and things.
Got it.
And then I would assume that at that point maybe the ghost runs past me, and I'm just gonna not say anything.
Okay, yeah. Ghost passes by. You would see them maybe briefly. Yeah, no.
I'll put my hand over Ian so it doesn't like ribbit, like in the middle of a ribbit.
Yeah.
I think Aaren sees Una walking with a frog and a ghost carrying a letter. And it's just like, Mondays.
Ma'am, this isn't upscale's defenses.
just trying to move things on the board. Like, all right, yeah.
At this point, Zoraius makes it back from Arthur's, coming in the front door with a box in his hand.
Okay.
He says hello to, like, you guys watch as Zoraius comes in. Aaren, Una, good to see you. Just walks right past, going upstairs.
It's not a frog. It's security. It's added security for us as I go into the bedroom of Aaren.
You narrowly dodge a frog, Zoraius.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
You clomp by it and head up the stairs.
Oh, sorry, Dill, my bad. And I'm going to climb up and knock on Fable's door.
Okay, one moment. Where did Zoraius go?
Upstairs.
Do you see Zoraius?
I'm looking for his token. 1 second.
Where?
Donde está Zoraius?
Zoraius, no Zoraiusing.
There we go. Okay, yep, you end up upstairs, knocking on Fable's door. Fable, are you answering?
Yes.
Hello. Mind if I come in for a moment?
Yeah. I mean, no, I don't mind what you got there.
Well, it is a bit of a surprise. Could you sit here? And I gesture towards her desk there with the mirror on it.
Okay.
It's called a vanity.
Your vanity. Your vanity.
Yes, I can sit at my desk.
And could you close your eyes?
She like closes just one at first. And
I see the other one open. Just come on.
Okay. She closes the other eye.
Okay, Zoraius, you do have sneak attack.
Fuck
No,
yeah.
just joking, just joking.
You feel the movement of his hands go by your hair, and then you feel a cold sensation like a chain as a necklace is placed on you. And when you open your eyes, you are staring at a new diamond necklace to replace the diamond that you used for non-detection.
Oh right. Oh right, the diamond that you owed me.
Yes, I've been selling wooden figures when I get the opportunity. So I found the time to stop by the shop on the way back.
It seems like a lot of wooden figures.
It was a lot of wooden figures, you're not wrong. It was either that or steal it, and honestly, I don't want the crown to deal with that, you know.
I mean, I know a guy with a crown if we need to get out of anything, but
Yeah.
what do you find out about your patron?
They're Fae. They could be Auril or an Archfey of the similar kind. It's still up in the air a bit.
What are you even going to do once you know for sure?
Start studying them, learning of other ones who've made similar deals and arrangements with them. See where those before me have won or lost, and get a plan from there.
You want to get away from the one who made you this way, right?
I want to start a path that is truly mine.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess I've been feeling the same way. And she'll stand up and kind of brush past you gently, not rudely, to go to her bag and pull something out. It looks like it's a card. And she'll turn to you. I don't know how to talk to the others about this. I thought I tried when we saw them in person, but just this doesn't feel like being rid of them. And she'll hold up the card, and you'll see the Bone Collector's card in her hands from the Terro Deck.
Oh.
I have it. It's like I didn't even make the choice to take it. It's like my body chose before my brain could, but I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything. I want to, but something stopping me.
Hey, that's okay. You've not done anything wrong yet, and we can talk to Sly and the others. No harm is done yet.
No harm, I stole a card from the deck.
I think given everything that card has put you through, the fact that it is still in one piece is acceptable enough on most standards.
Quick question. What is Fable feeling at this moment?
Definitely a lot of things. I'd say what rises to the top is probably frustration. She's frustrated with herself for taking the card. She's frustrated with herself for not doing anything about it once she did. She's frustrated that she feels like she can't trust people because of, you know, like even just the memory she just had the other day of Madame Belle struck such a chord, but at the same time here she is like proving why people can't trust her, and it's just also contradictory and frustrating, and she just doesn't know what to do.
As you're feeling these like waves of emotion and you're holding the card, there's like a moment where, like, you know, there's times when you feel an emotion mentally and it's in your head, but then there's times when you very distinctly feel them physically. And there's a moment like that where physically you can feel this like tightening of your chest. And when you feel that, you see green lightning crackle on the card in your hand.
Fable?
I think you're
can't
muted.
hear you, sorry.
I'm not doing anything. I didn't mean to do anything.
I believe
Here.
you.
I'm gonna put the card in his hands to see if that like makes it not because I'm trying to make it stop. I feel like this connection to this card, and I'm trying to stop it. I'm not trying to like lightning.
You're good. I grab it.
Zoraius, what are you feeling right now?
I think as disappointing of like a situation that it can lead to, I think he's happy that the conversation is kind of flowing in both directions now, where he's now been trusted with something in return. He's definitely concerned and wants to get to the bottom of what's happening here, but I think it feels like he's trusted.
You take the card, and as you do, that electricity lingers for just a moment and then fades away. But you could feel, both of you could have felt at the moments of exchanging the card, the feeling, magic. When you touch things that are magical, sometimes you'll feel like a slight sensation, kind of like, you know, your arm falling asleep. It sort of feels like that, and both of you feel that for this moment when you're interacting with the card.
It's so hard to let go of it, but what if I never have this chance again? But I can't just kill a person. That makes me the same as her.
Fable, I think if you want the Bone Collector dead, that you can talk to Sly, and we can kill her together.
Now you want to do things as a family, huh?
I think I close the distance and put my hand on her shoulder. I think I've learned the hard way of keeping secrets. And I've felt the weight of pressure relieve by being more open with everybody. We are a team, and it is easier to deal with this together than apart. And I care about you, Fable. These thoughts, these instances, you shouldn't have to deal with them by yourself. You didn't let me deal with mine alone either. And I thank you for that. I'm just asking for you to give me and the others the same opportunity that you gave me. Let us be there for you.
This is new for me. I guess it's new for maybe all of us. Feels like. He sounds so sad when he says all this. I'm just so like, oh, poor Zoraius. Fable will go in to give him a hug, because she also doesn't know how to really respond. Like, she doesn't know how to lean on people, so she's just gonna kind of like hide her face.
I think he squeezes you tight.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's give it back to Sly. Oh my god, she's gonna hate me.
She might be a little disappointed, but nothing she won't get over, I promise.
She's just the nicest person ever.
And he like grabs your face and like make sure that you have eye contact. It's going to be okay. It always has been, and it always will be.
Aaren, is it okay if Aaren knocks on the door?
I can't look.
Jump.
I allowed Sky to just throw frogs into scenes. So yeah, if you want to knock on the door, it's fine.
If that's okay with the other two in the scene.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I definitely jump though.
You hear the classic, his classic dad knock, 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 knock at the door.
I like immediately realize where I'm standing, and I just like,
I like push you away, and like just like go over there, go to the corner.
Oh, you push Zoraius away?
No, like yeah, I mean not like violently, but I'm just like go like create some distance here.
I'm just like looking out the window for no
leave room
goddamn
for
reason,
the
just nothing
Holy
out there.
Spirit.
I'm just
Go ahead and give me a
just
stealth
looking.
check, Zoraius.
Oh shit.
Oh, he doesn't need to be hiding, but I meant more like at least acting like natural.
Ooh, that's a 22.
Okay, she shoves you. You get behind this this like little like room divider. Aaren cannot see past.
I'll go answer the door. Actually, I'll just open it myself. Hi, how you feeling?
Hey, howdy. I'm feeling. I just wanted to let you know that Sly wanted to have a, and I quote, group hug / group meeting in about an hour. So, just wanted to make you aware.
Okay.
And
Half hour. Group hug, group meeting.
Yeah.
Got it.
have you seen Zoraius?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you know where he's at? I was trying to find him to let him know about the meeting.
I'll tell him. I'll let him know. She just kind of like
Deception check.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
She's not even trying to like make an excuse. She's just like, "Yep, I'll tell him." Like, got it. Like, it's like totally the usual teenage daughter interaction. Dad with Aaren. It's a 26 deception.
Aaren, you can roll insight at advantage.
What?
Aaron's
Here we go.
raised a young girl
It's because he's
before.
got dad,
My natural
dad
20, I need
insight.
it. Oh no.
Okay.
Well, all right.
Aaren-
Yeah, just sounds good. And you still have my blade, right? Loyal edge.
Yes. Yeah, yes.
Just want to make sure.
Do you want it back already? I wouldn't give it to you. That was a test.
Appreciate it. I'm not ready to take that one just yet. But I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay, see ya at the group hug, and she like gives you a little salute, closes the door.
Where's the group hug happening? Is it happening upstairs or downstairs?
Group hug where?
It's where the bulletin board is, so downstairs.
Where the frogs are.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Take me to where the frogs are.
Take
They're-
me to where the group
They're
hug
currently
is.
all over the house, so okay.
Good.
It's the way Fable and Zoraius. Yeah, let's tell everyone the truth. Let's be open. The second someone catches them,
Now,
no.
now a very important question. Sly, would you have at any point sense between when you were given, between when Fable gave you the cards back and now, would Sly have gone through and like looked at all of them?
Unfortunately, yes, that is her nighttime ritual as she lets Lucian know how the battle went. If she had a battle that day, she goes through the entire deck to recount and to practice.
So technically that would have been I believe the same day, or it would have been last night you would have done it.
So it would have been last night.
Right?
It would have been before I got rest. So right after talking with Aaren. So pretty quickly.
Okay. So yeah, you can do with that information what you will. Give
I wanna
me,
phase
you know,
out.
give me. You can choose insight or.
What? Don't even.
Yeah, I'm gonna say insight.
me out.
And Fable, give me a deception check.
Oh, my last one was so
And
good for Zoraius, and
Sly,
now it's not
I
gonna
believe
be
you
as-
have advantage on insight.
Oh no. She doesn't need it.
Yeah, I got a 22 at best.
At whatever point that you would have discovered this and figured out this information, you can do with that what you will. But yeah, for your information, there were 2 roles that happened on screen. We didn't tell you guys what they were about, but that was back in that session. Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay.
Oh.
You guys all find yourselves in the
Right.
common meeting room.
I think Aaron's sitting there awkwardly because normally he initiates any meetings, but doesn't feel comfortable doing so. So he's just kind of like twiddling his thumbs. Like,
I think that the frogs are a good addition, Aaren. And even though they jumped on you, and you cannot jump on them, I think that they're going to help us in the long run. This is, you say it's upscale defenses. I'm trying to do just that, friend.
Pepper speaks up and just says, Uno, this isn't sanitary.
I'm training them, Pepper. They will be perfectly still.
Are you
They
training
know
them
what
to bathe?
do.
you have a pond in your room. You have a pond in your room that they can
That's-
stay at happily
Yes.
ever after.
Yes, and
contained
you have a
in your room.
floorboard and a bed.
Yeah.
And I'm not, talking about where you sleep. Why are we talking about where I sleep?
Una,
I'm not amphibious. Okay.
Yes,
please.
that was a little. Yes. What?
Because. Okay, all right. And here I go. Meeting starting now.
Wait, I have something to say. I mean,
Oh my
at
god.
the start.
Okay, meeting not
No,
starting.
no, it's part of the meeting. It's part of the meeting.
Oh, okay. First on the
What is it called? Docket is whatever Fable is going to tell us.
And
Una starts clapping.
Oh. She's like looking at Sly right next to her, and then as soon as Sly points out, like, she's going to tell us, oh, she looks over at Una and Aaren, and also Pepper behind her, and like, gulps.
Out with it.
Despite what the ears and the tail might tell you, I am human, and I may have done something bad that I shouldn't have. And I wanted it to be the first thing that we discuss, especially if there is to be some sort of group hug, because it wouldn't feel right to do so while I withheld this information. And you can see it, like, you've probably seen Fable do this before, where she kind of gives like a long build up or like a lot of distraction when she's like, I don't know, telling a lie or like telling a story or trying to. Anyways, Sly. She just pulls out the card and just hands it to you.
Another tarot.
Oh, no, this one is the Bone Collector.
It's one we already had. It is in exactly the same condition it was.
I know.
When
It's fine.
it's
Okay, so let's start the meeting. And she puts a hand under the table over yours with a gentle squeeze because she has known. And she says, "Thank you, Fable, for holding on to those for me when things were getting hectic. Now that everything is back in order." Second order on the docket.
And there's numbers that Una puts up in front of you. Can you see all right now? How many numbers am I holding up?
Una, I wouldn't have taken it if it had affected her vision. Obviously.
Maybe a percentage of that.
Sometimes I think we don't really know exactly what we're dealing with. And we've all come up against some temptation. When we were first trying to pinpoint the Bone Collector, I don't know if it was the spirit of my grandmother or just the pull of the cards, but something wanted me to probe deeper into your mind, Fable. And it could have been dangerous for you. And I knew that. The temptation was there. I think we've all made choices in a split second. And I think the bigger picture is that we trust each other and stay together.
When you say stay together, Una definitely like gets a little bit more sullen and kind of puts their hand slowly over their face.
Sly looks at Aaren and says, "Do you know the place in the desert where we would be going to find these people, this place you grew up? Is it still there? Or do you still have contacts? Would we be going out into nothing and on faith, or do we have a general an idea of what we need to do?"
Well, to be clear, from the research that we've done and the lead that we were given from our benefactor about ruins, we just head into the biggest town possible and we start tracking down leads from there and try to look more into ruins and ancient history and how that relates to the cards. And Aaren kind of stands up. Listen, we have a whole board full of issues. Eventually, the clock will strike midnight on the slumrod. Eventually, whomever was responsible for Granny C's death will start to play a factor. And that does not also exclude the other cards that still remain that we need to get sorted. However, at the heart of all this is a deck of cards that we truly do not understand what they are capable of. And then we throw in blank cards into the mix and friends that we can't free. We need to discover the truth about these cards and what they're capable of and why so many people want them and what we can possibly even do with them.
And how to destroy them.
Destroy them.
That brings me to a point that I want to make, actually.
Okay.
Aaren, when you were under the effects of the tome, and I had to break that curse on you, the magic seemed familiar to something I'd encountered in the past. I'm not sure what the connection is exactly, but I once placed a curse on an individual. I'm almost wondering if maybe whatever cursed you was something from a similar arcane source, or I learned today that my patron is likely an archfey. And if that's where I get my power from, perhaps the book and maybe Arthur and maybe more could be attached to an archfey as well, or at least something similar in that arcane source. Something worth looking into.
George, would I know anything about Fae?
You can give me Arcana or History.
Thank you. Sorry, go ahead, Daniel.
Well, we could, it might take me some time, but we could also try to get a little bit of a head start. Possibly on that, I could try speaking with Vanna Hapron, Loyal Edge, the sentient mind within Loyal Edge. It's old, ancient, elvish knowledge, maybe something associated with the Prenwood and the Fae may be able to give us a lead on that. I'm not sure if we'll be able to find that answer in the desert, but we could go looking for it. But I need y'all to understand, us going back to my home is, well, it's a complicated place. There's a reason I don't like dealing with politics, and a lot of that comes from home. So when we go there, this is not the type of place where you want to stand out. You want to keep your heads down, and we stay focused and together for our goal.
Do you have any family out there?
Not anymore. Not really.
Oh.
But
you
but
have
it's gonna be
a family here.
Yes, but it's going to be a long trip, and I recommend you're going to need a separate outfit for the climate. Yes, it'll be hot during the day.
What?
Not only will it be hot during the day, it's going to be freezing cold at night.
Mom sewed this for me.
I know. But just do whatever you all can to not reveal your identities.
Do they even know what the Seer is out there? Maybe they won't even care.
I'm sure the right person will.
Aaren,
Yeah.
I am blue.
Yeah.
So we should. Is that normal? How am I supposed to not
Yeah, there are
stand out to that
plenty of
in that
different
regard?
people out there. It's a very
You said it
diverse
was the
region, and
desert
also you do get trade. Yes,
and
but
there's no
also
water.
yes, but there are also blue-scaled dragonborns and things of that nature. There are plenty of individuals who are more biologically acclimated for different regions, but they make a living just fine there.
Who are also dripping wet.
I highly
all
doubt you will
time.
be dripping wet for very long once the adventure starts.
Yeah,
That's
wait,
what worries
Una,
me.
are you gonna be okay in the desert? I've never seen you not
Well,
damp.
I've not been to any deserts. But they should be fine. There should be shade, and I've heard from Wrench that there are these oases that hold water.
Your octopus was telling you about the desert.
Well, he tells me a bunch of things. He didn't tell me all about it. He just said something. There's blinding light, but an oasis could save you in a pinch. And that's about how much I know of the desert.
We'll be bringing plenty of water, but it's going to be an adjustment for you. But with all that being said, right now it's gather as many supplies as you need, items, clothing, and then my suggestion is that we leave out as soon as possible.
If
Okay.
that's what you want. Do you happen to have maybe an overcoat that I could wear and maybe a hat and I don't know, maybe a color changing robe?
Well, I know that Alden is coming by and could be bringing some new items for us, maybe some clothing, maybe a cool. I don't know. How are you going to carry all the water you're going to need, Unumi? We should really consider this before we pack up and go.
I still have supplies and a cart, but
Okay.
additional.
Just for Una, I think it's important, especially with Wrench around.
Una also still has the decanter of endless water.
I do.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, but yes, I know, yes.
That seems really useful right now.
Skylar does know that Una is very worried about the situation.
Yeah.
More so on the idea of it. So that's why they're speaking like this more than anything.
For context, it is the furthest you guys have ever been from the lands you know. It's all the way out here. And to be clear, this map is sort of warped in so much that it was made from a City of Barrowport perspective. So obviously, City of Barrowport is huge. Everything else is small. And the distance between the city and this also a city down here, it's actually a lot bigger. So it'll take you guys like a week, maybe two, of tough travel to get there.
I'll get packed, and once Alden comes to see us off, we should probably go.
You know, they say that traveling is the real test of a relationship. I mean that in a good way, not in a scary way. Like, we'll
Did
have
something
the chance.
happen?
A lot of things have happened, Una. You've been there for all of them.
Have I?
Well, most of them. At least physically.
Well,
Quite.
I'm for one and looking forward to the travel. And I stand up, grab the apple off the table, and I go upstairs to pack.
That's because it's in the desert. You're not fooling anyone.
Wait, I elbow Sly. I'm like, wait, he's not allowed to leave yet, is he?
He can leave.
Everyone,
What about the hawk?
I'm sorry.
I come back downstairs when I hear Aaren say, "I'm sorry."
Just like leaning your head in, just like, huh? What?
That book took control of my mind, but it's been no excuse. And I'm sorry for everything that I put you all through.
Aaren, I'm going to say this as delicately as I can. But it was all the book's fault. You had nothing. You had no control over that entire situation. And you have nothing to apologize for. And I'm sorry that I'm saying hard words. I'm speaking right now, Aaren. And even though it was tough to hear and experience, it was not you. You would never do anything like this.
But Una, even before the book, I've been struggling with...
Here, hold a frog.
Whatever form of leadership, I don't want.
He crosses your arms. Hold it. There.
I don't.
See, say it out loud with your chest.
What I'm trying to say is that I've been struggling with any form of leadership since Lucian's been in the card. And I have not done a great job at it. And I've not done the job that I've needed to keep everyone together. And to also at the same time prepare Sly for making the difficult decisions that they've had to on this journey.
Una kind of steps back, takes a step, takes another step, falls into a chair, holds the frog, and says, "Oh shit." That's...
Sly holds up her hands and says, I know how hard it's been because we've been through it together. And it's going to get harder. And I want us to be ready for that. Curses and temptations and ghosts and royals and politics and insecurities and our past will keep being there. However, I'm going to keep forgiving you. I choose you, Aaren, and you, Una, and you, Zoraius, and Fable, I choose you too. I am choosing to surround myself with you, not because of what you can do, but because of who you are. We don't need to talk about what we've done wrong. We have all just been trying our best. And that's all Lucian ever asked of any of us. She crosses the room when she sees Una's fist up and says, so, leave your apologies here on this table. Put your fist in the center and forgive yourselves too. We have to save the fucking world, guys. Cahoots.
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 You're muted.
Mike.
Ah! Sorry, my cat's been screaming in the background, and I'm like, no. I can't believe you're making me say this out loud. Cahoots. I mean it.
And then I grab everybody at the group hug. Sneak attack.
Oh.
I do have sneak attack. I grab everybody.
That was very good. Good grasp. Are we supposed to fight out of this, or?
No, please don't fight. I can't hold all of you. My arms are too small to even actually wrap all the way around. Please
The
don't.
idea is slide pulling us all into the group hug and being the tiny looking.
That helps you hug.
That's so cute. Wait.
All right, I put an arm behind her, get her in there.
Yeah, the frog in the middle. The frog's in the middle.
I look between Aaren and Zoraius over at my mom as well, and I'm like, get over here. We're gonna be leaving. This is your last chance. Get over here.
Your mom's already in the hug. Your mom's
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Aaren already grabbed her.
Yeah.
After that group hug, it's a fast packing process for me, and then I'm waiting for Alden to get here.
Does anyone else have anything they want to do in Barrowport before heading out on this journey?
I think one thing Aaren wants to look into, is it possible to get a Ruby of the War Mage before leaving town, which is a common magic item?
Yes. Done.
Awesome.
I was say
we
I
can
think
go over the gold later for time's sake.
Fable will go shopping with you to also get an item that is currently undetermined for Megan's birthday, maybe.
Okay.
And
I'm sure it won't.
I think before he leaves, Aaren goes and he goes into his chest. He picks the frog up and moves it, and then opens his chest. And he reaches in and he grabs like this old dusty black poncho and kind of drapes it over himself. And he pulls out the hat from his satchel and kind of stares at it for a second and just says, I think it's about time I forgive you too. I think it is. So ever since the day you died, I kept blaming you and holding on to all this pain. And I can't be that anymore. I can't hold on to it anymore. I've driven away so much good in my life holding on to this pain. And I think Sly taught me today the lesson I wish I learned all those years ago with you. You weren't perfect, but you tried. You tried your best with what you had. And I forgive you. All right, sweetheart. I gotta get going. We got to go a little far.
Yeah, we do. You see Pepper has packed her things as well.
Give this man inspiration.
Yeah, Daniel, you get inspiration.
Hell yeah.
Iconic.
Hell yeah.
That was very sweet what you said, hun.
Yeah. I think it's about time to move forward, is all.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask you a favor, though?
Sure.
Please don't ever put the frog on my bed again. I think it peed.
I'm sorry. I just kind of
No,
tossed it. I didn't realize.
No. Wrong.
Look, I'm sorry. The frog peed. What do you want me to tell you?
No.
Well, you know what they say. To err is amphibious. I don't know. But,
I'm honestly glad we're leaving.
Me too.
you sure about this? It's gonna be dangerous out there.
Sly. Wait, say that again? Or you're asking Pepper?
Yeah.
I can take care of myself, and what if something happens to you all? I can't sit here for the rest of my life just wondering what happened.
All right, but if things get out of hand, all right, you head the other way, okay?
It'll be all right.
It's just
I got a big, strong dragonborn looking after me. So, plus my daughter's the Seer.
I know, sweetheart. It's just I feel like this journey that we've been on, this road we've been traveling down, one way or another, it's coming to an end.
Yeah.
And the players that we're up against, they're playing for keeps.
Yeah, but that never scared my mother. Sly doesn't seem like she's letting it scare her. So as much as I don't want to live this kind of life, I can't let it scare me either.
All right then, baby. Well, get to packing. We'll leave in a couple hours.
Sly, at any point, do you object to Pepper packing up? Okay. Anyone else have anything they want to do?
We're going to be traveling in the cart?
Yes.
Right? Is the plan?
Yes.
Then I would
don't
note...
like this.
What? What?
Interesting.
This is for everyone's benefit.
Oh,
except
no.
for yours now, because you doubted me. I would like to include with my packing, my room has all these various, much like the walls of the circus tent and the decoration I'm used to, it has lots of curtains and scarves and things like that hung of various patterns and whatnot and textures hung around the room. So I would like to bring some of those with. I do have a little bit of sewing experience. I maybe made my own costume for the circus, and I'm just gonna maybe as we make our way to the desert, maybe make some little hoods or little some sun protection for the party. So I'm bringing some of that along.
Okay.
George.
Yes.
Out on the town, I do want to pick something up. I'm sure that there's going to be a break between what Fable is getting and what Aaren is getting, and during that time, I'm going to look for something that would protect me and help me in the desert. But I do want you to know that I would like for you to choose, and I would like for it to be the wrong thing. Imagine a snorkel or something.
I see. Una picking up something that they think will be very useful in the desert, but it definitely won't be. Got it. Yeah, I will absolutely do that. Also, I don't know where. I just realized we've been getting a bunch of donations for the last hour to me and they just say the word
Wait,
frog.
what?
No, I don't think that's right.
The frog? That's me.
It's just
I
as
did see that
frog, and it's
frog.
people donating to my alt bar. So thank you for that.
No.
Kai, what have you done?
That's not it. No, that's to mine. That's to mine.
It
George.
added
Are you
$20 to
betraying
my
us?
alt bar. So thank you. I really appreciate that.
Literally so bad.
Great. I will pick out an item for you. We will do that between sessions. Remind me about that later, so I can make sure that gets
Okay.
done.
Thank you.
For the rest of you guys, at some point, there will be a knock at the door. One moment. Yeah, at some point there will be a knock at the door. The first person showing up is Byron to find out what you all are up to. Byron will come in and immediately see you guys cleaned up Aaron's office, right?
Yeah.
He can definitely see that something happened because everything's probably not perfectly back the way it is. And he does just what happened here as he's coming
Byron,
inside.
hey, glad you're here. Shush, come with me. And I'm gonna like grab him by the arm and like pull him to a like wherever no one else is. I'm gonna take him to the stables over by Chomper, actually. Not close enough for Chomper to get him. But close, just out by the stable because I know nobody else is out there probably.
Okay.
So that I can fill Byron in on kind of the events of the past 30 hours.
Got it.
I let him know where Arthur is now. I let him know what happened with the cursed book, and I'm just giving a rundown so that Byron's caught up, and then I go one step further and let him know where we're going and why. And then it's like it comes out all in one long breath, as Sly is wont to do. And when she's done, it ends with, so basically I'm saying if you want to come with us, you absolutely can, but you have to pack, and we're going to be leaving in less than 2 hours. So actually, if you want to just hop in the wagon, we can stop by your place, grab whatever you need, head out to the desert, save the world, and come back before probably that masquerade ball gets put back on. What do you say?
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay, I'll do that. Nope. Oh, I can boost things, and I will, because I really want him to come with.
Okay.
I'm going to add 2 psionic die to these. Okay, so that is a +5. That is a 13. 14? Something like that.
Okay, so first, sorry about the book. I warned you all. I was afraid of identifying it myself because, weird books like that. You said it might have been cursed, but, I'm glad that was able to get resolved.
Yeah.
That Arthur fellow, was that a tough fight or?
We actually decided not to fight him. I'm trying this new thing where the Seer doesn't strike fear in the hearts of all. So anyway, you want to come with?
Yeah. No, I can do that. I should
Oh my
probably
God,
let the prince
really?
know.
Oh my God, you're gonna go. You're gonna come with.
You invited me?
I hug him.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Okay, and then when I pull back, I'm like, you have no idea how many times you have saved us. No one has thanked you. I'm really sorry about that. And when you turned into a potted plant, I felt my heart, which usually lives somewhere around like up here in the back of my throat, all the way drop to the bottom of my gut, like under my belly button. I was so scared, and I really thought we couldn't turn you back and that I wouldn't be able to say thank you for all the help that you've done. And you've been proving yourself to be so brave, and it's been great having you out here. And I was wondering if you'd take it the next first. And it was just going to be so much. And I was just really worried that you wouldn't come with and that we wouldn't. You know what? I think I've said enough.
Make a persuasion at advantage.
What am I persuading him to do? That's an ass roll. Okay. And that's another ass roll, Your Honor. But because you asked me to roll it, I'm gonna push it again with the psionic die.
Okay.
So that's gonna be an 18.
Byron, throughout all of that, blushes. And is, yeah, well, yep, yep, happy to be help. Yep. And he goes inside. I'm gonna let the prince know about.
Okay, please watch where
The
you
trip.
step. The spies are out.
The what?
Obviously.
And give me one moment. I gotta roll for frog.
No. Don't
Rolling
dare.
for frog.
Byron slips on a frog. They bang their
Not the
head. They take
20.
1 point of bludgeoning damage. Because the frog.
Byron
rolled a nat
does?
20. Yes, Byron takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
I take him
I
to the
didn't ask.
kitchen, and I'm gonna.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
No, you're not all right. That's really bad and funny. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Why? He's gonna just start complaining about frogs. We don't need to
it's
role
funny
play that.
because, you know, your legs went up. I don't know. It's just funny.
The elsewhere. Give me one moment. Elsewhere, at some point, everything's all over the place. As well, Alden Migesh will arrive. Yeah, they will arrive at some point, probably like the end of the day, as you guys are all getting ready. Before that happens, is there any last things anyone needs to do? Last call?
Yeah, I can't think of anything now.
Okay.
No, I just packed some wine
Can I
bottles.
learn a feat?
Can I level up?
If you have something you've been practicing, you can attempt practicing it now. I know a few of you have practiced a few things.
How do I roll for that? For what we discussed about practicing?
What can you say? What it was you were practicing, or is that secret?
No, it's not. It's not secret.
What was it? What was it?
Painting.
Oh yeah, give me dexterity. Give me sleight of hand with charisma.
Okay.
So are you proficient in? Are you proficient in sleight of hand? I'm assuming you are.
Yes.
So you're gonna do. So that was a plus. Yeah. No, you are painting really well.
Great.
You are learning to paint.
30 is okay.
What do you paint this time?
I think I paint. It's on like a little small canvas to start. Let's start small, and it's travel size. So let's start small, and it's I think an open window with a really beautiful view beyond it. It reminds me a lot of the view I could get from the family home that I accidentally may or may not have burned down while touching a certain deck I may not be holstering in my belt at this time.
Okay. Got it.
It's beautiful. And then I'm starting to paint in like the you know how people get like the shape of a person first before doing the details? I'm getting
Yes.
the shaping and stuff down. But it's a person standing in front of an open window with a beautiful view.
Who's
And it
the
looks like a
person?
very short person. It looks like a child. It looks a lot like my friend, my nameless friend, ghost friend, kid. It looks a lot like the witness.
You paint this, and it sort of has like a watercolor look to it almost, where on the edges of the canvas it sort of fades to white. So it gives it like this like white frame, but yes, you have this beautiful view, and you have this child standing there. You honestly do an amazing job. There's a moment where you do it and you look at it and you're like awestruck by your own work. Yeah, it really hits you as something you just didn't think you were capable of that.
Maybe I'll do some more of these.
And she thinks to herself.
Yep. Okay. Awesome. That brings us to our wonderful friend showing up. And we will get to that right after a quick break. We'll be gone for just about 10 minutes, so don't go anywhere. When we come back, we will pick up with this meeting with Alden and our trip out into the desert to a faraway land, which will be, quite a journey. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right after this. Okay, sit tight.
Frog emotes.
If you need art for your tokens, then Forgotten Adventures has just the thing for you. The new token browser makes searching our library of over 11,000 tokens easier than ever. You can search for the tokens you want by name, then just click and drag to your actor and it's done. You can even set it to randomize color variants if you're feeling fancy. Token Browser is currently in beta, but it and our free library of tokens is available today for all Foundry version 13 users. And the full library of over 11,000 tokens is available to Adventure Tier patron supporters. Check it out today in Foundry or over at patreon.com/Forgotten Adventures.
Okay, a dragon's lair should be just up this way. All we have to do is climb up this mountain and be careful.
Oh, I'll grant you inspiration, my friend.
Wait, no!
Oh, that was my bad.
This video was made using the Frozen Lair Battle Map by Forgotten Adventures. You can find it in our FA Battle Maps module for Foundry, where you can create deadly avalanches with just the click of a mouse.
This is a sign to not ask your DM for a beach episode. They will give you a beach episode if you do, and you'll get hit on by a hot pirate lady, and then she'll take out 75% of your hit points, and then you'll get downed by her minions, and you'll get petrified and turned to stone while you're downed, and while that's happening, your rogue might just be in a coffin, drowning, while they're still alive. If you ask them for a beach episode, that might happen to you.
I don't like this conversation or this person, but I think I'm hiding it pretty well. I'm holding it together good.
You initially had come forward about the idea of the sanity arc in season 2. I was like, oh yeah, I'm totally up for it. And then I hit this wall that I never realized that I had never worked through about a family member of mine who passed away with Alzheimer's. And I was like, did not expect that when I was delving into the character and how we were going to approach this, that was something that was going to affect me. But and that's why I bring that up to say I appreciate how gentle you were with us in that negotiation and working around that and finding a way that we still got to tell that story. Yeah. And it was still emotional and powerful and gripping and satisfying. But there was no point that in dealing with so many horrific things that we deal with in our story, I never felt uncomfortable or like we pushed over any boundaries or anything like that.
To tell like the audience who's listening like a little bit of this item, it was a cursed item that essentially once you attune to it, you slowly start losing memories. And the item is a memoir of your life. And the moment you attune to it, it fills with a complete detailed account of your life. And so the idea was that you start losing memories, but the memoir has all of your memories, but what you don't know is it's slightly changing them. And so initially our plan was like, okay, Daniel, Aaron's gonna start having memory issues and forgetting things. And then you hit that wall when you said, hey, can we not do this? Okay, so what I said instead is, these changes are happening. What's the effect of that on Aaren? And we started talking about it, and we started coming up with like this paranoia and this like irritability or this thing of like sort of taking the worst from everybody because your memories are being twisted. But that way we just skipped the whole forgetting part. And then what I ended up doing is when we got to that moment and the party figured it out and they freed you from it, I then sort of backfilled in saying like, you see now his memories were being corrupted. They were being changed. He was relying on the book. And we didn't have to have you go through that whole thing that you didn't want to. We still got the story out.
And the way you were able to do it was so beautiful. And part of that was born out of scheduling, where we were down a player. And so you had us go through my character's memories and other characters' memories as well. But the way you were able to show how subtle this item was twisting everything that he had experienced prior. It was just so masterfully done. It was so good.
Oh, wait! You should know that Forgotten Adventures is a whole massive library of assets, maps, and tokens for you to use in your TTRPG games, and a lot of them are free. Let's see what they've added just this month. First up, we have 4 brand new Dragonborn tokens, all in many different colors, as well as new adventure tokens for monks, rogues, bards, and fighters, all with a desert theme. And desert-themed tokens is exactly what we need because they actually also just released hundreds of new desert map assets, like plants, rocks, and cave drawings, which is perfect for creating your ideal arid map, like this ominous cave map that they released this month, which makes me highly uncomfortable. All of these desert assets are part of their desert expansion pack, which you can find on their website. But me personally, I really wish we had more of the elven-themed forest maps like we explored early in Fears and Fortunes. And I'm wishing, but I don't have to because they are here. We have them. The Forest Town District, the Forest Town Arena, and the Forest Encounter Pack are all here, which means that we can finally go and explore the entire elven territory of the MaeLeFay print or the Printwood as we please. Kinda as we please. George, why are we in the arena? And that's all for this month. To see more of their content and to get your hands on it yourself, you can go to patreon.com/forgottenadventures, or you can go to forgotten-adventures.net. And if you want to check out some new streams, you can go to twitch.tv/forgottenadventures. We have a Wednesday night show and a Sunday morning show for you to fall in love with. In the meantime, I've been James, and thank you guys for your time.
Okay, we are back. And when we return, Meadow, you hear your mom calling, Meadow!
Oh.
And...
I hope she's saying Sly.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Sorry.
I've been Jumanji'd into my own campaign.
I've been yelling Meadow because we were waiting on Meadow to come back from the break. And you messed me up. Yeah, that would be too much fourth wall breaking. Your mother is calling Sly. Sly, you have a visitor. And waiting for you downstairs is, of course, Alden Tibble Migesh.
I try to control my excitement, but I really think, and I've liked him since I first met him, but I really think he's grown on me, like, even more. He feels truly to me like a confidant now, and not just like a sponsor or a benefactor. I enjoy telling him about what we've been going through and what we see and what we come up against. So us going on our first like extended travel is very exciting. So I rush up to him and I pause at a bit of a distance just so I can dip into a quick curtsy and say, hi, okay, so welcome in. Are you excited about the first upscale defenses venture, foray, if you will, into heroism abroad?
Yes, I certainly am. And I'm going to stop right there for just a moment. We'll continue with what Alden's saying, but our special condition has been met. Adam is now in the chat, so I get to show you guys fan art. Adam, hi, welcome. We're glad you're here.
About time, Adam.
we got
ping chat, Adam.
Fan
Get in the
art
pin now.
of Adam, and I'm gonna show that off right now. Nobody is ready for this.
Hades art! Yes!
By, of course, our wonderful friend Android Grace, done in the style of Hades. It is so
that's
good.
Crazy.
Look
Revive
at this.
him, Your Honor. He's hot.
Yeah. So, Adam, we were like, we don't know when the special condition to show this art will happen, but if it does, I'll show it off. And yep, That was just waiting for you, my friend.
Look at that jawline.
Right?
Hey, Batman.
It gets better.
Oh, is there one without a? Yeah!
Let's just zoom in on them eyes. One sec. Enhance. Look at them. Look at them.
Oh, he'd be such a good Hades. He'd be such a good Hades character.
Yeah, right? Very, very cool.
Is it my eyes playing tricks on me, or are they like, they're like an eerie green light?
Yeah, there's eerie bits of green and red. I mean, the red looks like blood.
Yeah, around the sword, yeah.
Speaking of eerie green light.
Oh, that's metal. That's metal. Oh my god.
Okay. Incredible. I was hoping. I was gonna say it, then I was like, no, don't make the artist feel bad for not doing it.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween indeed. Oh my god.
I'm spooked up.
Showing off that dread form. Yeah. And how funny for Adam to show up right when Alden shows up. After dying on his property. I guess technically it was the property he was staying at. But Adam, Android Grace, thank you so much. These are all absolutely incredible. Just one more look at these eyes. Oh my god. And let's look at the original again. Whoop, nope, that's not what I meant to do. Let's look at the original again. Just, oh my god. Adam, Android Grace will be posting these in the Discord. Should you need to make them your wallpaper or, post them everywhere on the internet, that's up to you. But yeah, thank you, Android Grace. These are so incredible. We now have the entire cast of Fears and Fortunes, myself included, which is crazy. I never thought that would happen. So yeah, Adam, congrats. We miss you. Thank you for stopping by. As always, for those who don't know, Adam is in the middle of parenting, which is awesome. And we miss you. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just going to stare into their eyes one more time. All right, ready to go. Okay. So, Alden is honestly just as excited to see you and to hear about this trip. An adventure. Where are you heading to?
Okay, so the specifics are kind of basically like just around warmer climates.
Warmer climates?
Mm-hmm.
So...
Deserty climates. Sandier climates.
Oh, what? Are you heading to the Crancinch Oasis?
Yes.
That is the name of the place, to answer your question. Yes, it is the Crancinch Oasis. That's wonderful. It's very warm down there. Are you sure the city will be safe without you here?
No, but I am also very concerned that we may just be plugging small holes in a much bigger leaking problem. So we're gonna try and figure out where the cracks in the foundation are, rather than just trying to tackle things as they come.
Very forward-thinking of you. Yeah, that makes sense. Do you think the cause of some of the problems of this land might be in the Oasis?
I don't know if it's the problems, but maybe someone who at least knows the origin of the deck of cards.
Oh, it's the deck of cards themselves you're trying to uncover the secrets of.
Yes. If we can figure out how to use them wisely, safely, engineer them, reverse engineer them, use them in better new ways, then maybe we can keep the city safer without waiting for something bad to happen first.
That would certainly be something, and well, I suppose with you gone, the city might be at greater risk, but all the more chance for our good king to show off our tax dollars at work, right?
Yes, and of that, do I get a sense that I'm being scried upon?
Scried upon?
Like, do I feel watched at all? Hairs up on the back of my neck, any arcane energy going around? Like, do I feel like I can tell Alden this in confidence and not be heard? I am hyper vigilant about the king and the prince right now, because of how unapologetic and how entitled they felt to entering this space, especially with how on edge it made Aaren, even though a lot of that was exacerbated by the book. So I'm just thinking.
Yeah, give me insight.
That's an 18.
You don't believe anything like that's happening. From what you gather, they're not the type to do that, because they mainly have Byron here to do that for them. You know that Byron does deliver them reports and things like that, and you don't sense any kind of magic like that. The other thing you check with your insight is Alden notices one of those toads and looks. You seem to have a frog problem.
Problem? No. Goodness, no.
Oh, those are intentional.
Yes, every single one of them. And they are highly trained, professional, intel, experts, or hopefully one day will be something around adjacent to that. So, I think you should be careful with yourself while we're gone, because I want to make sure that we stay pen pals the whole time and I can tell you everything. But also, don't shy away from telling me what's really going on here. You don't have to sugarcoat anything just because I can't come back right away. I still want to know, and I still want to try and help and do whatever I can even while I'm away.
Is it all right for me to send you messages then?
Yeah, we can keep writing letters. I know that there's faster ways. I can get a sending stone. Really?
Yes, that shouldn't be any problem.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah. Wow, my own sending stone. And she starts looking off. And
know someone there who can get you a very nice place to stay.
Who?
I know a few people there. I'll reach out and see what I can do, but I'll send you a sending message on the stones.
That sounds really great. Yeah, I'd really, really like that. And is there anything I can do for you as your... Hey, what am I? Like, to you?
Friends?
Right. So as your friend, what do you think I can do for you while I am away?
Well, I suppose learn more about the cards and see what you can do to help our fine land, and stay in touch. Let me know about the interesting sights you see, any strange happenings on your adventure. I'd love to hear about them.
I always do that, though. I need you to know it's okay to be a little bit selfish sometimes with your friends, especially when they ask. So if you think of a gift that you'd like, send it to me on the stones.
The many times you've provided your company and your stories of your adventures is more than enough.
All right, I'll pick you up something nice. Don't worry about it.
I'll think on it. If there's anything you can do when you come back, I will let you know.
Okay. It's a deal. Do you want to come say hi to everybody while I load up the wagon, make sure we're good to go?
I probably should get going. I have to get a sending stone right away. I wouldn't mind a hug, though.
And she runs in to hug him.
He, leans down and, it is... You hear, cracking in his back as he leans down.
I try not to make a face or a noise. I try not to make it known that I even noticed, because I think that's rude. And I hug him, and when I pull back, I go,
I really mean it. You got to take care of yourself, okay?
Of course. And you take care of yourself as well.
Yeah. I've got a lot of great people around me. That's going to make that a lot easier.
All right. Well, I'll be in touch then. And they make like the symbol for a stone. I don't know what that symbol is. I'm assuming it's just someone like shaking their fist or something like that. Yeah. And they head off unless there's anything else you want to ask them.
No, I just wanted to see them. I'm glad we're going to have a sending stone. I didn't want to disappear out of the city with him. He's someone I think one of the closest in contact with.
That makes sense. With that said, is there anything anyone else wants to do? Last call before you guys hop on the wagon and head off.
Yes. Sorry, I was muted. I would like to cast a few glyphs of warding.
Okay.
I would like to cast 4 in total. Actually 3 in total. In the spots that I've deemed. One being like in Una's room, another in Aaren's, and another in Sly's.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of like show my frogs this act of what happens. So you will be seeing at some point around the house Una possibly jumping like a frog onto a glyph and then trying to see if the frog will follow that. That's a pretty good roll.
Okay. Got it.
Can't say anything about that one though.
Mm-hmm.
But yes. So I will just make sure that those happen.
What do the glyphs do if they're triggered?
I can at least tell them because I can communicate to them as long as they have a swim speed. So I am just. So you asked what will they do? What will they communicate?
Yeah. What do the glyphs do?
Oh, the glyphs. Yes. So the glyphs are going to inform me that someone has either broken into the house or that we need to get home as fast as possible.
Do the glyphs send you a message?
Yes. So the glyphs will be sending me a message. Yes.
Let me just double check. Glyphs.
There's no distance limit on it?
Yeah, I'm double checking that right now. So you would probably need to work this out with Byron, because you would need someone to cast sending with the glyph, unless you don't. Do you have sending?
I do have sending.
Okay, so you would need to cast a glyph and then sending. So that would basically be 2 spell slots of 3rd level. I believe sending 3rd level? I think sending's 3rd level.
I have it. Let's see. Spells.
Yeah, sending's 3rd level. So you need to spend 2 3rd level spell slots to create such a glyph.
And I mean, we've been here since so it's been like 2 days, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would have definitely tried to cast these things within the 2 days, knowing we need to leave.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You set those up, and they're to message you should a frog jump in them.
Yep.
What's the trigger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, a frog. Yeah.
A specific frog or just any frog?
Any frog. Well, I'd say any frog. I'm going to say the 3 frogs that I've communicated this to that can understand me, that understand this. Yeah. I would say any frog, though. So if a random frog somehow creeps in because they're having a frog party because George wants to make this about a frog, we will say that, yes, that will happen.
Okay,
so if frog party does happen, frog will trigger it.
Got it. Okay. You set that up. Anyone else before you head on to the road? Okay then. With that said, let's begin our travel. You guys set out, leaving the city, and as you do, okay, here we go. As we do, you guys head out onto the plains, and eventually the plains give way to various towns on the outskirts of Baruport, small like farming communities and things like that that you guys pass by, and other farmsteads like this, and eventually you enter into a thick forest where the sort of edge of the farmable land reaches this dense forest that's often separated by heavy rivers. This is like days of travel so far. As you guys are doing that, I need everybody to give me a wisdom saving throw.
For why?
I'm also going to message you real quick about the thing that I got, George.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. Dirty 20.
Also, is this a spell?
No.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Listen, two of us can be copycats. It's fine.
21.
There's only one cat in this party.
What'd you say, Aaren?
16, unless MaeLeFay can give me help.
Okay. 16 is fine. And what you get, Una?
I got a dirty 20.
Okay. Wow, dirty 20s all over the place. That's crazy. As you guys are traveling, none of you suffer any ill effects of this. But as you get through the forest, you enter into this sort of more rocky terrain as the forest gives way to sun-scorched sands like this. And as you guys move through these, you get the feeling like you're being followed. Like you're being hunted. You can't shake it, but like you guys go to sleep at night and you might wake up in the middle of the night and look outside of your tents or sleeping arrangements and look out and just scan the horizon for something that you feel like is just getting closer and closer and closer.
Yeah.
If I may,
yeah,
I would like to flavor why this keeps Sly on her toes as much as it does, because I'm sure we're all feeling this. But I think Sly's dagger of warning that was gifted to her by Lucian is constantly vibrating or warm. Like it won't settle. Like it just seems to be constantly giving off that subtle warning, not in the way it does like as if someone's right behind her, but
Yes.
it is it's like it's always on a low alert.
It's actually, you know what it is? It's like if you have the batteries dead in your smoke alarm and it's just a chirp every once in a while to drive you insane. It's doing
and it's
that.
Nothing's worse.
Oh, it's working. Sly is very jumpy. I don't think she's being like I don't think she's saying that out loud to anybody in terms of, did you see that? Do you hear that? Do you feel that? But I think she is very jumpy silently, more than normal.
Una's probably the same because of constant
very
messages you're getting of people breaking into the house.
Excuse me?
You keep getting messages
No, I heard
every
it.
day of people having entered your home in Baruport.
And this is after I've thoroughly communicated them to not jump on it unless
They are frogs. They have an intelligence of 1. And they have entered into this area many times. And so you're like, oh,
okay, this is what I'm going to be doing.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm going to be now knowing this because clearly they're just frogs and they have an intelligence of 1. Right as the door has closed, I will have noticed that has gone off. And all the way there to this point, I will have noticed that how often this goes off in my head. And so I'm going to be trying to like calculate what I'd assume, considering that like all of the frogs have been jumping everywhere on the table. I've had to move them so many times for the last month and a half or something like that. And trying to figure out if there's like a time when they're going to sleep and when they aren't. So I can at least discern something.
That, you know what? This is really important.
I love this so much.
I've made George say this is really important, and it has to do with my frog agents. So I'm very happy about this. I think we won.
Frogs sleep at all times of the day, according to Google.
Perfect. Each one's different, though.
There are some that are nocturnal. Give me a nature check.
Can I at least make it an advantage? I mean, I'm a sea elf, for God's sake.
Sure, why not?
I wouldn't choose one that's like, oh, this is the sleepiest frog in the entire world.
Right.
Okay. Dude, frog spies for the win. Terrible, but, you know, still. I think 11 and a 12 or something. But it's 12.
Okay. You think at a certain point you're just sort of like getting these nonstop. Byron, if you've mentioned anything about this, Byron pulls out a scrying orb that they have set up for the house and checks.
Great, I will.
Yeah, this is just toads. This is just frogs jumping around.
Can I borrow that?
Sure.
Just so that I could continuously check on them.
Do you need me to mute the notifications you're getting?
Oh, you can do that? I mean, I kind of like
Sort
their
of.
little ribbits. It's kind of calming. No, I'm okay. No.
Okay. For the duration of this trip, you get like ribbit sounds sent to you every so often.
We're in a desert.
Yeah, Una is also probably sweating profusely as you guys enter the desert.
The last thing I do want to mention is that what I did get was the widest brimmed hat Una could find. Because they have heard that you should wear a wide brimmed hat in the desert.
You have a wide brim hat, which
I need like it.
It also
wide.
is it's a I'm gonna say you have a wide brim hat, which is also I believe a folding boat. So it can unfold into a boat. Should it be necessary?
A boat in the sand?
Yeah. Well, in case you guys find one of those oases, you know, and you need to get out onto water.
God, okay.
Yeah, that's what right now, George.
You said
there's
you
gonna come
wanted
a moment
an
where you're gonna regret that. That you gave them that.
I really hope. I
Can
really
feel
hope.
you with
this
that item. I can already
hat.
feel it. It might not be this season or the next. But
It just turns into a rowboat, to be clear, not like a full-size ship.
Oh,
Una will find a way.
I would
fine.
reread that.
That's fine. That's fine. That is what their
This is
wide
the
brim
canon
hat
event.
does.
Thank you.
But you guys all feel that anyone else having any reaction to this pervasive feeling of being pursued?
I think Aaren, since he rolled the lowest, he's getting the least amount of inkling about it. Probably because he's trying to lead navigation too.
Yeah.
So I think the most he'll be doing is kind of relying on MaeLeFay to do flying out in the air and give perception checks in the sky to check for things.
I think that Sly would would start a mental link with Zoraius and say, you once told me that it's very rare to get away from the feeling of being listened to and watched. Is that increased for you here, or does it feel the same?
That's a good question, actually. George, is this doubling down on Zoraius' constant fear of being watched, or is this like, I feel nothing has changed?
Make an insight check.
You did get that dirty 20.
It's a 14.
It does feel very similar. It feels... You can't shake it. And you're sort of maybe disappointed because you guys are getting... You guys go all the way down south and you sort of follow the coast for a little bit, but now you guys are finally on the part of your trail that leads away from the coastline. So you're getting further inland, further away from the sea. And as you guys walk among these like rocky terrains and various bluffs that rise out of the sand, yeah, that feeling persists. Give me a perception check at advantage, Daniel, since you have MaeLeFay out.
All right, let me roll these d20s. And he gets a +5 to this. So, well, that'd be a 19. So that'd be a 24. Is what MaeLeFay got.
There's a point where you're keeping an eye out. MaeLeFay, it's hard to tell anything from up in the sky, but there's a point between looking where MaeLeFay's going. You think you see movement at one point, and you stop the wagon. And as you do, you wait for a moment, and everything's still, and you feel something like something like a shake starting to rise up through the wagon, like the ground is vibrating. Aaren, you've heard of there being creatures like purple worms in the sand. You've been told to avoid them at all cost. As you feel this vibration, what do you do?
I immediately do everyone's favorite spell. I cast Jump on myself.
I do need to warn you. Should something happen to the wagon or your mounts, you guys would be facing a very long trek in the blistering sun through the desert. Certainly, Una might not survive. I don't know if the rest of you would either. So, do you still want to cast Jump?
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast Jump, and I'm going to send the horses into high gear and just have them, like, give them a good old "yeah" to start rushing forward. Who would be sitting next to me in the?
Let's go to the battle map.
Wait, I have a spell that I would like
battle
to cast.
What's the spell, Una?
I mean, if this is the case, I'm gonna try and help us with adding wind and cast Gust of Wind, trying to push us a little bit faster.
1 second. Why is the map doing that? Do I need to add a light?
The void. The void.
Give me 1 moment. Something's really weird happening. Let's see.
Okay.
We're underground already.
I'm also going to cast a spell.
Okay, we'll get to those in just a second. Just refreshing this. Let's see.
No battle map. Guess we can't have a battle.
That's the
there
funny.
we go.
Oh, there's no
All
barcode.
right.
I guess it's free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
That's
yeah.
exactly the energy I'm giving.
All right. That's, as someone who's worked retail before, that is infuriating.
Okay, I work
so
in
with that said,
can't you
everybody
tell
roll
I hated
initiative.
it? Empty plate.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
initiative.
Yes.
Gust of wind though before initiative.
Just roll initiative, please.
Oh my god.
Roll initiative,
That was
please.
maybe me.
That's a 5.
Okay.
Wow,
got
I
an
rolled a nat
18.
1, but mine's the same.
Let's see. Oh, and then I have to roll for.
Got a 15.
For hoops.
Yep. Okay. Very good. I have to roll for Pepper.
I forgot she was here.
Byron.
This is scary.
Okay. All right. So, what was the spell you were casting, Una?
Gust of wind.
Okay. Give me one moment.
I need to rush these guys.
You're trying to rush the cart.
Yes, I'm trying to help push the cart,
Got it,
guiding
got
the
it,
wind.
got it. Okay. Give me one moment.
Me getting so scared. Yes, I'm trying to do this. Please. Please help us, God.
Okay, there we go. I had to just remove the top of the wagon so you guys could see yourselves. Okay, so you guys,
Could I
you
perhaps
cast
also
that.
get my spell off?
What is yours?
With a packed spell slot, I'm going to cast Fly and target Chomper and the other horse.
Oh my god.
Holy
To the sky!
Flying
Yes!
chomper? That's dangerous.
That's my baby boy.
Okay.
He could take a
that-
baby. He could
I'm
take a
gonna
purple
say
one.
we have to do initiative for this because that is very important. Byron will ask, "What the hell is that?" Pepper is also looking around. You can tell that both Pepper and Byron are also sort of feeling that, like, that worry of like they've been being followed or something like that. They both freak out. Una, you cast Gust, moving the wagon forward. Aaren, what are you doing?
He's going to look at who's next in initiative.
Next in initiative is Sly, then Fable, then Zoraius.
He's going to say, "Take the reins," and start to pass them to Sly.
Heck yeah!
Oh,
And
no.
Nice.
he is going to, using the jump spell, he's going to jump off onto one of those like cliff sides
Okay.
and is going to be running alongside, and then he's going to start shooting in the air, doing his best Dune impression. We're doing a sand walk to try to attack the worm, attract the worm towards myself by making the most amount of noise.
Okay. That's awesome. So when you say shooting, is that with your gun?
Yes. So
Okay.
he
Boom, boom.
full
Yeah.
cloak and hat cracks off in the air.
Okay. Great. Awesome. Sly, what are you doing?
Driving that cart, baby!
Go ahead and give me the animal handling check.
Oh.
Move that cart.
Oh no.
Remember,
Oh,
Chomper's
never
there,
mind.
and you have Chomper affinity.
Oh yeah, you do have chopper
I
affinity.
don't know if that helps me in this moment. It do. That's a 21.
Yeah. See, they don't
Hell
even need
yes.
it. So great. You're handling that. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Honestly, I'm just really stoked to be driving. I don't think she'd be concentrating on anything else besides checking in on her mom. So she kind of sidles in once Aaren hops up. She grabs the reins and just looks over and goes, "You okay?"
To your mom?
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm fine. You can handle this. She's like looking at you with the reins, sort of. I think this is the first time your mom's seeing you drive.
Yes, that's why I'm asking, is she okay? All parents get terrified when their kids
Yeah,
get behind them.
she is like grabbing on for dear life. She has reached one foot out, and in any like spare reins, she has wrapped her foot around it so she can pull back on it if needed. That brings us to Fable. Anything from you?
I don't really have a lot to do at this point, so I'm just gonna like stick my head between Sly and Pepper and be like, "You've trained for this, Sly. You can do this," and give her bardic inspiration.
Meanwhile, wild eyes.
I'm like, "You got this."
Oh, that's so funny.
Teen sister takes younger sister driving for the first time. Dad is gone.
Okay.
Older brother has installed Nos onto the
and Zoraius, you're casting Fly.
Yeah, I'm gonna like move towards the front of the wagon and kind of poke my head out from above where Fable's currently poking her head. Sly, this might get a little more difficult. I apologize. And I like reach my hands out and cast Fly on Chopper. What's the other horse's name? I forget.
That is Fraggle, I believe.
Fraggle.
Was Fraggle my horsey?
I believe so. And then there's you guys left back at home. I believe Dakota, I think, was Lucian's horse.
Yeah, but that's because I wanted to bring Chomper.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Too curious.
Oh, actually, you know what? Just as a reminder for everybody, we have visuals. Yeah.
Oh, right. Yes. Show us again.
Oh my God, Chopper's never gotten to fly. Look at his tiny ass wings.
I know.
Hey, whoa.
He's gonna get you now.
They're big. They're big.
I think
wings.
after
He's got
I'm
an
casting
axe
that,
beak.
So you're casting.
I look towards Fable and like squeeze her on the arm, and I go, "No backflips this time."
No
You
problem.
cast Fly. Can I get another animal handling check from Sly? Neither of these creatures
Have
have flown.
inspiration if you need it.
Yep. Another one? That's crazy. You got this.
You've flown before, right?
A dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20, baby.
You manage to hold things steady as they start
That's
flying.
my boy!
Oh, fuck, though.
Yeah, can you describe what that looks like for Chomper, please, George? Flying for the first time.
Turkey
Chomper does start like flapping almost. But like again, this is a flightless bird, yet it is working, and like their eyes are like wide, and like they're like entering into a flight pose as they move upward.
They've
As
got to
they
be so happy.
both move upward, how high would you like them to go, Sly?
How high can they go, George?
Well, they have a movement speed of
all the way up.
I'm gonna say they have a movement speed of 40, so you can go 40 feet straight up if you'd like.
Wait,
Okay,
with
and-
the
and-
gust of wind?
They have a fly speed of 60 with the spell.
There you go. They have a
Bird.
fly speed of 60.
And then
And
just
then-
for actual logistic purposes, how high up is Aaren right now?
Aaren is, I'm gonna say, about 20 feet up.
And Aaren, how high can the jump spell get you from where you're at? Like how?
Don't worry about it. I can literally
Okay.
fly.
Yeah, but I worry. It's just I like looking out for you. Okay.
But yeah, I can jump
Yeah! Straight.
All right, I got
Straight
straight
up.
Gonna go 40 feet.
40 feet
Because
straight up.
because also falling any
Whoops.
higher than that could be really, really bad.
Um,
It's gonna be 40 feet.
Okay.
So does gust of wind not help in that regard?
It's a bit. You're helping them move forward. We'll come back
Right.
to that in just a second. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You send them 40 feet straight up. I would like everybody in the wagon to give me a strength saving throw.
Can't do Dex.
I want to point out that the birds fly, The wagon is still dead weight that they are pulling forward.
Birds are flying.
Could I not use my dexterity to hold on in a clever way?
It would be strength because you are suddenly being lurched back as the wagon almost goes vertical.
This is like what I do for a job. Come on. Oh, okay. Goodbye.
I would say you have advantage because you are. This is essentially aerial axe. So yes, you have advantage on that.
Well, I got a 10 again, so I'm doing a backflip.
Okay.
I got an 18.
18. That's a 3 for
Aaren,
Una.
touch me.
Sky, did you just roll a 1? Who rolled that 1?
It's gotta be Sky. I thought he walked away because of me.
I got 1.
And Sly, what's yours?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not roll. I thought it was just for the people in the back. My bad.
No.
My bad. I got you. That's really bad, Your Honor.
Okay. This was a brilliant plan.
Gust of wind?
Gust of wind. Una, you can save one person from falling out of the wagon. Who would you like to save? The only person staying in the wagon is Zoraius. Everybody else is coming out.
Great idea, Zoraius.
I'll save Sly. The driver. I would like to save the driver. Yes, I would like.
Okay.
I would like to have her.
Okay, cats always land on their feet. Don't worry.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, well, we have the aerial act, and I've fallen to my death 4 times in this campaign already. So, what's a 5th?
Okay. I need to make some rolls real quick.
How high are we off the ground currently? It just took off, right?
It just took. It went up 40 feet.
I held on that long.
Probably not. Okay, so let me just see real quick.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay because I can die. You can revive me, but we can't lose the cat, the water.
Byron
and the
is going to
horses.
cast Featherfall on everybody. You see Byron cast Featherfall, and you actually see they do this, but Pepper goes falling through the sky just before they hit the ground. Pepper like screams, and they come to a sudden stop and then land. So the wagon's now 40 feet up in the air. I will go ahead and roll initiative now for our enemies.
I have a reaction.
Yep. What's that?
I am going to Misty Step back to the carriage.
Okay. If you do that, you'll need to immediately make a strength check to stay in the carriage.
I think it would be super funny if I fell off
A second
again.
time? Sure.
Let's do it.
You Misty Step. Give me another. Give me an athletics check because you know what you're doing
All right.
this time.
No, not an athletics check. Strength saving throw. Okay, athletics check. You got it. Please, dear God. Please, dear God. Oh my God, I'm freaking out. This is great. 22?
22. Yes, you Misty Step back onto the wagon. Got it. And
I would
you
like
are
to
able
immediately
to hold
support.
on. Yeah. You are hanging on to the
Sly
back.
in this.
Okay, top of initiative is Byron. Byron lands on the ground. Oh crap! What should we do? He yells up to Aaren.
Get them up in the air! Just make sure they don't destroy the cart.
Okay, Byron looks at everybody. They are going to cast Fly on Pepper. Pepper, go! As they do that, so Pepper is able to fly on their turn. Actually, yeah, they're able to fly. Before they can do that, though, suddenly you see in the ground in front of the cart, dirt is being kicked up violently. And suddenly you see a massive hole emerge in front of you. And leaping out from it, you see a bullet coming full speed towards you guys. Give me one moment. That is going to be... I need a deck saving throw from Byron and Fable and Pepper. Pepper will have advantage because of the fly
Got
spell.
a better chance.
Oh
My God. I have not rolled above a 2 in a while now. That's a 9.
Oh.
Okay. Pepper passes theirs. Byron. Byron fails.
Wait.
All right. And what was your
I'm
deck
gonna-
save, Fable?
I didn't do it. I'm lucky, and I'm doing it again.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. My deck save was 25.
25. That is
All
real
along.
good.
First try.
Let's see. Okay, so give me 1 second. I gotta roll damage on this. That is what the heck did it go? Oh yeah, that is 19 bludgeoning damage. That's gonna be reduced to 10 for Fable and Pepper. Pepper leaping through the air gets hit, and they end up like landing up here. But they look pretty shaken up by this. Fable, you take 10 damage. Byron takes 19. And okay, that is okay. Actually, 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. That is its leap. Okay, and then it will make a bite attack on Byron.
No.
That is a 18 to hit, dealing 18 bludgeoning damage. Byron looks real bad. Okay, that is their turn. Pepper, being up here, will sort of like brace themselves and sort of like survey what's going on. They yell across to Aaren, "I'm okay! He needs help!" And that brings us to Una. You are up in the wagon, up in the air.
Where are my surroundings? Where are we going? Do I see any place that we could kind of like stop? Or
Let me
head to?
zoom out. You guys are in like this canyon pass.
Okay. I mean, Oh my God. I don't
Up
think
on
that
deck
there's
is Aaren,
anything that
then
I can
Sly.
do right now, so. Yep, got it. I'm going to take a bit of food. I'm going to take a bit of our food, something that I guess something that's like 2 hands full to make like a little ball out of. And I would like to cast Insight Greed on it.
Okay, interesting. Give me
I'm
one
hoping
moment.
to throw it into the hole to Insight Greed on these guys.
1 second.
That's all I can think of right now, but we're gonna do it. I think I've got it. They have eyes, right? They surely have eyes.
Okay, that's a wisdom save from them. What's the DC?
15. Wisdom.
That is a natural
Oh,
one.
let's go!
And the other one, that is also a fail. You do this and you're throwing it into the hole, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Normally it has to stay in your hands, but I'm going to allow this as you sort of like get their attention on this food, and you chuck it into this hole. The bullet looks up at Pepper first. I just need to say this. Sly, apparently, bullets, according to the monster manual, prefer the taste of halflings. I did not know that. That was pointed out to me today. That's really messed up, but something you should know.
Yeah, it's fucked. Yeah.
I don't know why.
Oh God!
That's what bullets do. But they see that, but they follow the food. They start leaping into the hole. That is Una's turn. Aaren, what would you like to do?
That's the fears part of this episode of Fears and Fortune.
Isn't there still another one coming?
You actually do see
I got two.
Rupturing out of the ground a small bullet pup that is following its parent.
Not the baby,
Let's take
no.
that one. We can add it to the stables back at home.
We could raise it as our own.
I guess
it could.
right
Oh my
now,
God!
Aaron is
Take 'em
going
far away from
to
home.
jump. How far down is that jump?
20 feet down.
20 feet down? Yeah, he'll use his 30-foot jump and will jump down near the hole.
Okay.
And use his bonus action to cast Expeditious Retreat. So he's concentrating on that.
Okay.
And he has jump up, and then he will pull out the chain.
You're cutting out. You're getting really quiet.
Oh, can you hear me?
You good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He'll pull out his chain from around his gauntlet, and he'll hold his action to grapple one of them with the chain if they come back out.
Okay, the two creatures. Got it. All right. That brings us to Sly.
I am holding on to the reins with one hand, and in my other hand, I'm reaching for a card. I am going to sling a Cure Wounds at Byron if I can.
At a
Okay.
reaction speed, can I also help hold the rein that they have let go of it with their second hand, just as support, just in case?
Yeah,
Just in case?
sure. Go ahead and roll the healing for that. You throw this card, it magically spirals down, gets to Byron.
I rolled the lowest possible. Well, not really. I could have done 2 bucks, but it's bad. But it's basically just trying to make sure he survives until we can scoop down to get him. And if we're going on this mount on the same turn, I want to try and start circling around so that we can scoop Fable and Byron on a pass.
Let's scoop them. Yes, I see.
So that was 5 healing. Give me an animal handling check.
Remember, you
Can I
have bardic
support?
inspiration.
Can I support?
If I see you attempting to steer in a direction besides straight, Zoraius is going to chime in. Keep going straight. We're going to get them back in. Keep it steady.
Okay. I'll try. Chomper, dead ahead and some apples are in it for you, buddy. And I'm gonna see if I can do another animal handling.
Let's see.
And I'll use the bardic inspiration if I need to. That is a 13. I am gonna use the bardic. Is it a D8 or a D6?
D8.
Okay.
8.
Okay, so that is 19.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, you swing this thing around. You're able to pick up Pepper if you would like.
Yes, but otherwise I'm keeping straight to go with Zoraius's, call out that they're gonna find a way to get him back in. So I'll scoop Pepper because we're still at a safe height. But I'm gonna keep the cart straight otherwise.
Okay, you guys scoop Pepper. That brings us to next up is the bullet pup is chomping on food. Fable.
Okay, as I see the cart flying away from us and Byron is bleeding, I am going to grab his arm and say, let's get out of here, and cast Dimension Door.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll definitely do it. You guys Dimension Door up to the wagon, I'm guessing?
Yes, that is the plan.
Okay. And I'm just going to circle back around to Aaren. What are you doing?
I think I'll call out to Fable and say, sword! As I wait, and I will be the last one to leave so that everyone has a chance to get away. before the concentration breaks on this spell.
What you're calling out for your sword though?
Yeah, if she can toss me my sword down, Loyal Edge.
Fable, that's up to you.
Yeah,
No.
I put the
feels
scimitar in your hand instead of Loyal Edge.
Oh, are you sure? Okay, whatever. I'll just throw it.
What are you
I can throw
throwing?
knives.
Which weapon could you
What are
I
you
mean,
throwing?
there's not any reason that I would think Aaren couldn't use the scimitar, right? There's like I would know.
They
have no
gave
reason
it
to do
last.
that.
They gave it to him.
Yeah. It's Aaron's scimitar that he gave Zoraius. It's just not Loyal Edge.
Oh.
That happened last game.
Okay, sure, that's already out. And I thought that I put Loyal Edge in Sly's bag of holding anyways. That's where I last remember leaving it. So the scimitar is easier to grab.
This is so
I will
Fable
toss that
to
down.
forget where they put Aaron's sword.
No, I know that I put it there, but then Aaren asked about it earlier, and I was like, well, yeah, I have it, but I gave it to Sly. Like, I mean, like I do, but I don't, you know?
Right, you said you had it, but you
Yeah.
never mentioned you gave it to Sly. So
Well,
Aaron's like,
he doesn't
Aaren,
need to know that.
does that change anything if they throw down the scimitar instead of Loyal Edge?
Well, it's less cool, but
I'm-
yeah, I'll take it.
Okay,
Just
I'm
making-
good at
I didn't
throwing
know what
scimitar.
the purpose was for, so I was like, is this ruining Aaron's plan? That
When
you
I
guys
throw
just
the
decided
scimitar,
to-
it'll look
Okay.
It's
cool.
improv.
This is what I
It's
do.
fine.
It's great. It's great.
It's improv. We roll with it.
Aaron,
I
they
throw
throw
swords
down
at
your
people all the
scimitar.
time.
Actually, just give me a dex.
You do throw.
Give me a
swords.
dex check, Fable and Aaron.
Just straight dex.
Yeah, because you're throwing a sword.
Oh no, hold on. That was a saving throw. That's my bad. That's not a check.
My
technically the
God,
result would be the
it's a
same.
good thing I'm lucky because I wouldn't want to stab Aaren. How's an 18?
That'll do.
32. I think it's more so like you threw it like a dagger, and he's like, "That's
No,
why did you like that?"
I throw them like that sometimes. Yeah, she just.
Yeah, she throws it like a throwing knife out of the circus act.
It
You
comes
do
at you
catch it
spinning.
though, but like, okay. Aaron, what would you like to do? Everybody else is in the wagon.
Just gonna wait here until everyone gets a little bit of a head start,
Okay.
and then I'll fall behind.
Okay. The Una, it's concentration on insight greed. Actually, no, they have to make saves. every
It's
turn,
wisdom.
Right?
Wisdom, yes.
Okay.
And they can't attack it. They just like stare at it.
One moment. That's a nat 1 again.
Let's go.
And let's see for the pup. That's a
Please.
again. That's literally
Let's
what they
go!
rolled last time.
Let's go.
How?
It's the greed.
They
They're
rolled
greedy.
1 and 5. Hold on. I
They
just
don't
need to
see
make
food
sure
that often.
this isn't broken, is it? Okay, no, it's not broken. It's just that's what they did. Aaron, you can catch up to the party at your leisure unless there's something else you want to do.
Fantastic. No, that's it. I think he sees that they're staying down there, puts away the scimitar. He has jump and expeditious retreat, so he goes within 6 seconds 90 feet and then jumps 30 feet in the air like Captain America and then lands back inside of the car.
Awesome. You race back, landing back into the cart, and you guys continue your
Sweet
journey
jump.
now up in the sky. For a little while, you probably will land very soon because, again, the wagon's sort of hanging off of these mounts, and they're also looking really tired because they're actually trying to fly carrying the full weight of the wagon without wheels. You guys will eventually land. The bullets losing trail of you guys, sort of unsure of where you went, and you continue on. But that sense that you're being pursued doesn't go away. It lingers, following behind you all at a good distance. Footsteps, hooves of a horse with flames coming off of its hooves. And that is where we will leave off for this episode. We will be back next week.
What? How spooky.
to learn more about this ominous feeling of being hunted. So don't miss that. That'll be next week. That is all for us here tonight. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for all of the support, everyone, the people who got subs. Thank you, Adam, once again for stopping by, and Android Grace for the amazing art, which we got to look at it again. I mean, come on.
Incredible.
Like, look at this. Look at this face.
Oh, it's so good.
Look at this.
Yeah, zoom in on the face.
And not to mention the amazing art we got of Fable too. Oh my god.
I already posted it in my story because it's so cute.
Yeah.
It's really
we
cute.
will be back next week for another episode. Once again, 9 o'clock Eastern here on this channel. We will also be here this Sunday for another episode of Defenders of Phandelver. That's at 11 a.m. on Sundays. Definitely check it out. They are in their second episode of all roleplay. So they have a lot of feelings to work out, a lot of baggage to unpack, and they are almost at their season finale. So don't miss that. And thank you again for watching. That's all for us, and we will see you next time. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
And credits.
Bye.
Fear is how it starts. I'm sure what you'll find. It could tear you apart. You take a leap of chance. You break your mother's oath now. Macabre is the dance. And set free are the ghosts. Will a card save us here? Will it spell out our dooms? Only one thing is clear. We face fears and fortunes. Fears and fortunes, the cards don't ever lie. There's only 14 ghosts, but a million ways to die.